Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, The Tyrant's Grasp, our lovely and amazing adventure set on the dead roads as our heroes valiantly try to fight their way back to the land of the living. That features these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow me to do all the cool, crazy things that we do here at the channel. So guys, say hello to the folks at home. You guys doing okay? Feeling good? Nice. Love that. Optimistic, I feel, is the cautiously optimistic is the term I find. But yes, welcome in, guys. Now, as you probably noticed, we are missing a couple of our players. Karen and Threna are currently on holidays and the like, so they're going to be gone for a little bit longer, and we will see them in due time. But we hope they have a safe and wonderful holiday. Are we muted, guys? Can you say something again?
Hello, everybody, again.
Hello again.
Okay, my instruments are showing everything's working. Can I get someone in chat just to confirm? Because this is going to be a very boring game.
Take your earplugs out, Schooly Eye. Take your earplugs out.
Someone in chat just to confirm. I can hear it confirming from Matt, I think. Thank you. Good job. Well done. But thank you. I feel like that is...
I can hear people.
You can hear it? Okay, good. Yeah, good. Thank you. That's awesome. All right, cool. Fantastic. Is Matt wearing armor? Yeah, Matt always wears armor to this game, don't you? More or less. Yeah, there you go.
As often as I can get a squire to help put it on.
There you go. That's fair. All right, so before we kick off, of course, we have some people to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely sponsors who make the games look as good as we do. We have, of course, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which you can see behind me is covered with maps and with tokens, and covers all the rules of, the game systems that we're playing, so that we can just enjoy the sessions as we go. So yeah, Fantasy Grounds, always a good VTT. We have Sirenscape, the beautiful sound effects you'll hear throughout the course of the game as well. All the really cool sounds and musical ambiance you shall hear is using a soundboard known as Sirenscape. So yeah, go check them out as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, we have Hero Forge for the wonderful tokens you can see on screen here. All of our character tokens are made using an incredible 3D model making software that allows you to not only design and print really cool 3D models, but that's kind of what you end up with, which is very, very cool for your in-person games as well. Cool. All right, now, before we kick off, we have, of course, our lovely players to tell you about their characters for today. So I'm going to turn it over to them, starting with none other than Logres, our knight in now proper knight. You've probably been squire. You've gone from being a trainee and have now been knighted. So you are technically Sir Logres.
Yes, Sir Logres of Tisla. Hey everybody, I'm Matt from All Things Fantasy, and Sir Logres is just he's a nervous, shy little kid. He is starting to come into his own a little bit. He's been playing around with the puzzles, and I've really been able to show off his intellect and show off his prowess that is not stabbing people in the face with the spear, which I'm really happy about. I'm really enjoying these challenges. But yes, Logres, shy, a little bit unsure of himself, but slowly starting to come into his own. Unlike Reese.
He's who's not shy. And he's a farmer, a barbarian. We're coming to terms with the anger that he keeps feeling recently that just seems to come from nowhere. But he was a bit tired after beating to death the puzzles with Ken the previous week, so he took a nap with his little doggo last week, and he's probably going to feel better now. And hopefully reunite with Ulfgren.
Hello, I'm Lucas, Mr. Game and Art. I play Ulfgren. He is dwarf battle cleric of Sarenrae. And he is honestly just a fan of religion. He likes to learn about all the different ones. He has the one that he believes in, but he thinks they're fascinating. He likes to learn about them. And he is a collector. He likes to collect random bits and bobs here and there of various things that he finds. It comes from a good place, but it's not always the best thing to take the things that he takes. But he does it anyway. And he displays them in his house, which looks like a hoarder's paradise at this point. But it's all organized, so there's that. And yeah, that's him. He's just happy to fit in his old armor at this point. And on to Satori.
Hello. Yes, I am Callie. I play Satori. She is someone who has worked for quite some time at the Sword and Board, which is the tavern run by Karen and Threna, who are not with us today. And she is accompanied always by her very stoic, very silent, don't ask any questions about it bodyguard, Yori. And she is just real excited to get the fuck out of here. That's where she is.
But why? This is such a nice place, filled with like puzzles
Yeah.
and games.
And weird, half-dead amalgamations of creatures that try to kill you.
Yeah,
You know.
and knobs.
And nubs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is, of course, our lovely cast of characters for today. But, of course, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up and, hanging out and watching us be silly goofballs. We love having you guys here, and we love you guys participating in our adventures just as much as we love you guys watching it. There are a number of ways that you guys can come on back behind the GM screen in order to have a little bit of fun and influence the game while we play. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to influence the session. Insight bonuses, wandering monsters, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all these cool things are available at the touch of a button if you just watch the show. And subscribers, you earn channel points a little quicker. So if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Get that ball rolling, get your streaks on, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we then obviously have our monetary donations, which go towards the DAG survival check for the month. For those of you who don't know, the DAG survival check is basically just covering all expenses, things like book subscriptions to Tyrant, and all of the other wacky things that I pay for in order to run these games. And yeah, it also obviously eat solid food and pay my mortgage and blah 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 blah. So there you go. We're currently at 17%. Thanks to the kind and courteous donations we've already received for this month, which is absolutely freaking stellar. Cookie Man Steve, heading home, will likely miss a bunch of sessions whilst driving, but trying to listen along. How is everyone's day today? I'm doing great, thank you. I've actually got a bit of a sore foot. I think I need to get I think I'm old. Excuse me. I think I am old enough now to get shoe inserts. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you get to that point where your foot starts to just betray you for no reason, I'm at that stage of my life now. This is the first old man ache that I've actually gotten. So I think I need to just grit and bear. I could have worse things. I could have back troubles. I could have dementia. I probably have dementia. But but I've had dementia since I was 16. So, but there you go. That's what's going on with me. I hope you drive safe. I hope that we don't get you to suddenly crash. No, okay, it's fine. So yeah, you're good. You're fine. You're good. Welcome to maturity. Yeah. I would throw a tantrum, but that involves kicking my legs. So Anyway, so yes, monetary donations. We have our DAG donations. Look at them right there. Boom. For $5, you can give a red mark to a player or a purple mark to me. These are hero points and jinx points. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, and roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, and complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks. The first deck is a deck of plot twists. These plot twists are narrative plot twists that influence the game by having me get a narrative prompt. I will then take said prompt and I will then run it into the session, come hell or high water, or preferably high water, but we'll see how we go. The second deck is a deck of Harrow, where I will draw a card. A player of your choice draws a Harrow reading and reads out a prophecy. Now, at this point in time, our heroes are locked and loaded with that Harrow card to use, kind of like GM powers, to fulfill that prophecy or counteract something, the opposite of the prophecy, the inverse prophecy, whatever that's called, to the campaign. So yeah, it's a cool little GM power boost to our players as well. $20 is the coveted natural 20, because sometimes shit just needs to work, and that's how we go. $50 is a boss buff. off, where we increase the difficulty of a challenge the group is facing, or $50 is a magic item to a player of your choosing. This will allow them to simply just have something cool, have something useful, without necessarily counting towards their overall wealth gain. Lastly, we have our secret menu item, and well, actually, a bit of an announcement here as well. Satori has now shifted, so we've still got the same character in essence, but the build has kind of changed up a little bit due to us exploring the playtest materials for the Necromancer, which is coming out for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in like August-ish is when I think is when they're looking at releasing Impossible Magic.
And I do recommend it. It looked like it's a lot of fun. I didn't get to use a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, but it wasn't exactly what we had in mind for the character and stuff like that. So, Satori is now, instead of a necromancer, is a summoner with the bard archetype. So that is kind of it. And as our just real quick, Satori, you did remember everyone's got a free archetype, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. Excellent. So the secret menu item for today is going to be giving Yuri a power. Yuri is going to have the power to cast, as a focus spell for Satori, is going to be able to cast Speak with Dead.
Very nice.
Which is really funny because he's just going to speak with you guys right now because you guys are in the land of the dead. So, I mean, it's like, hey, what's up? How you doing? My name's Yuri. No one? Nothing? Okay, cool. Whatever. Anyway. So yes, $100 secret menu item. Yuri is going to get a, basically every 10-minute rest that he takes, the group will get Speak with Dead as a spell, which is quite a good one, actually. I think it's called Talking Corpses now in the remastered edition. I believe that's the new word for it. So there you go. In the land of the dead, he casts Speak with Living. That's a good one. I like that. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of that. Guys, you ready to get going? Ready to kick off?
Let's do it.
All right. Then, without any further ado, okay, here we go. All right. The adventure so far. Our heroes, a group of individuals who lived in the town of Rosla's Coffer, awoke in a tomb to their town's namesake. Finding out that their entire town overnight had somehow mysteriously been transported to the realm of the dead, the Boneyard. After meeting with two psychopomps, guardians of the Boneyard, they were tasked with convincing the townsfolk that they indeed had passed away. Unlike their fellow townsfolk, however, our characters here were still with their physical form and physical body. So as a bit of a trade-off, as thanks for managing to convince the people of Rosla's Coffer that they had indeed died, our heroes were shown a way to return back to the land of the living. This way, of course, no complications would happen. The heroes would go back to the land of the living, meaning that no living people were now in the land of the dead. At least, they thought they would get away with it. You see, Umbel and Thoot, the two psychopomps, are not the most competent of people for their jobs, and a woman by the name, a Katarina, should I say, psychopomp, who is in charge of them, has learnt of our hero's presence and is taking steps to ensure that things are set right, but in the opposite direction, as she wishes to very gently, very peacefully remove the mortal coils from our heroes. Not in a malicious way, just to set the balance right. She's been doing things like telling them how their journey is over. They've done very well. They've lived full and rich lives. But our heroes have yet more in them. and have thus taken Umberland Thute on their suggestion to head down the dead roads and return to the living. In order to do so, they need to pass 3 checkpoints, each of which will provide them with a stamp that allows them to continue along the dead roads until they eventually come back. The first place, the Palace of Teeth, was somewhere that our heroes managed to stop a small coup d'etat against the local queen and get their first stamp. The second is now here in the Nine Eves, a puzzle riddle maker's paradise where the apparent owner, a man by the name of Kishkokish, has been captured by a wicked and evil creature of fear and misery known as a Sakil. The heroes are here trying to solve puzzles, trying to find the master and get the stamp. And that's where we're picking up. So just after having solved the puzzle of the skeletons, Logres, once again, your group has changed. A shift and a twist in magic reveals you at the top of the flight of stairs that you are climbing, except Cairn and Thraina are nowhere to be seen. You, Reese, Ulfgren, and Satori, as well as Yuri, now stand at the top of a landing. Behind you, the spiral staircase leading down, but all around you, doors. To the east, a set of large double doors that seem to depict like kind of people at banquet. A large set of double doors to the north, which seem to be quite, kind of very, like, they kind of almost look like window awnings kind of thing. And to the west, a small door with a lock in it.
Lurgris is just going to pinch himself very gently, and then he's just going to go over and...
I was going to say, Reese is doing the same thing to you. He's like looking very surprised, like someone has just woken up, and he's going to prod you just in the face to make sure he's not still dreaming. It's like,
oh, that was my chest. Pokes Reese back.
All right, okay, I'm not dreaming. Oh.
All right. At least
I
Reese is
had
a real person. Welcome back, I guess. Everyone feeling okay?
Yes, I'm oddly refreshed, thank you.
Mr.
So
Father
far, so
Wolfman,
good.
sorry.
Oh, I couldn't hear what you said over him. I thought he was asking you to repeat it. That's my bad.
Oh, no, I said so far, so good.
Ah, yes. She's going to glance, of course, at Yuri and be like, we are good? Good. Good seems the right word.
Well, I'm glad that's the case. Well, what we need to do then is we need to find the key to the ballroom, which will be in the master's chambers. We just have to find where the master's chambers are, so we can find the key to the ballroom, and then we go into the ballroom where the cricket-headed bug person is holding the master captive in a magic stick.
Are you sure we're not still dreaming? And Reese pinches himself again.
That sounded like a fever dream, yes. Mm-hmm.
A cricket-headed man with a stick.
Yep.
Anyway,
and we're supposed to touch the stick to the cricket man, and then apparently the master and the cricket man's souls are going to switch.
well, I'm glad one of us knows what we're doing. So, which door are we going through?
Whichever door leads to the master's chambers, I guess. Which way did we come from?
You came from the stairs to the south.
Okay. I'm a little bit discombobulated. Everything's shifting, everything's changing.
I know, I was just asleep on the couch down. Oh, it's gone. Anyway. So, what's on these doors? Reese peers at them.
The large doors themselves don't seem to have anything on them other than the one to the east. That one seems to depict what looks to be a very, very lavish ball being held in a banquet room.
Well, this one looks like it might be the ballroom, but that's the last one, right? Or it could just be tricksy. Everything in here is tricksy.
The door is locked and inaccessible without the key that was last told to you by the portrait, which Logres hasn't brought up yet.
Right, so I think this one is the last one we go through, so I guess either of the other two. And Reese will just kind of like push the... Where are we on the map?
You are...
down there. Sorry, I was in the wrong one. So the one on the right is the double doors with the ballroom?
Yes.
Okay. So Reese will just walk over to that set and see if they're locked. We'll just give it a little push. Is this one locked?
Sorry, which one?
To the north, like the top one. Okay, this one.
It is not locked. It will open up to what looks to be a dressing room, and on the floor here is what looks to be an origami cricket. Other than that, there are several armoires made of dark wood, racks with clothes hangers, a dressmaker's dummy, and another sliding door to the north, as well as a smaller door to the west.
Looks like a dressing room with more doors. Oh, and this. And Reese will bend down slowly enough for somebody to go, no, don't touch it. Possibly to pick up the origami cricket.
Logos was going to wait until you specifically touched it, and then he was going to call out, no, don't touch it.
Yeah, so Reese will just bend down and pick it up and hold it up. So,
Yeah,
Mhm.
Satori definitely wants to see what's going to happen, so she will also remain quiet.
I'm glad you guys have so much faith in me. Right. So he picks up the cricket. This is
Wolfgren's
quite
just short
good
and can't
work.
see what's happening.
He'll turn around and show it to everyone. It's just a paper cricket. That's very well done.
It is very well done.
I think Reese is going to just unfold it to see if, it is paper. There might be a note on it. We're in a puzzle place.
As you
So
do,
he's gonna-
as you unfold it, there is indeed a message on the inside. As it reads, sorry, 1 second. It reads. Okay, very odd. It's not telling me what it says. It tells me where they are.
It's a secret note.
It's a secret note.
Somebody get a black light. I don't know.
Up to 3 notes, depositing them in 10, 15, and 17. Changing locations, blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Is it like near one of the
Hold on 1 second.
ends of the chapters? Because
Reese is
sometimes
kind of
they put,
like
all the
squinting at
notes-
Oh,
the
no, here we go,
paper
here we go.
going,
Okay.
oh, this
Then-
handwriting's terrible. I can barely make it out. Hang
No,
on.
I got it. Okay, the first one says, the new master wants you gone from here. I have little patience.
Or maybe it's a doctor of small people.
That's very funny.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head, but yeah.
But no one can see it, Callie.
I know. That's why I'm saying it, Dag. I needed a moment to get the sigh out before I said what I was doing.
Reese will hand the paper to Logres. Here. you have a read. But then if you could give me it back when you're finished, because I'd like to try and put it back together again.
Yes, of course, Mr. Reese. New master wants us gone from here. He has little patience, which makes me think that that the cricket-headed man or the cricket-headed creature knows what we're doing, knows what we're up to, and isn't quite appreciative of our efforts.
It's true.
In saying that, Logris is going to look towards each corner of this room. He is looking for perhaps something like a rune or perhaps like an alarm or something like that to see if they can actively be watching us.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Because I feel like that's something Logris would do.
Okay. With a 15, unfortunately, you don't see any sign of being observed. There's no, like, mirrors or sensors, and definitely no spies you can see anywhere within sight.
Father Ulfgren, Satori, you know a little bit more about magic than I. If the master, if this cricket-headed creature knows what we're doing, it makes me think that we're being watched somehow. Is there anything you can do to try to not let that happen?
Yes, hold on one second. It is new, so give me a second to find it.
Unfortunately, Ulfgren does not have anything that would help in that regard.
Reese is busy opening the cupboards and having a look inside and just being generally nosy.
You probably find yourself a tailored
Okay,
suit. Yeah?
so my Eidolon has a thing. I have to find it. I don't even know if it's on his sheet or my sheet. It's imprecise sense with
Scent.
smell
Yeah,
within 30 feet.
Yeah, that
So
means you're able
I'm wondering
to...
if he smells.
Wondering if he smells
anything. Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. So she will have looked at Yuri and kind of made a motion like, "Can you handle this?" Sort of a thing. He will have nodded back to her, and you will literally see him lift his nose and sniff the air, and then just shake his head. And then she'll turn to Logris and go, "I don't know."
Logros turns between Satori and Yuri. Did he just sniff the room?
It's don't worry about it. It's normal. It's totally normal.
Is he like part bloodhound?
No. Some people just have a really good sense of smell. He didn't find anything, Logris.
Okay. If that's the case, just if he does smell something out of the ordinary, I guess, let us know, maybe, Yuri, if that's all right.
He will probably just sort of grunt at you in the affirmative.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's behind this door over here?
This door is locked.
I bet if you kick it really hard, it'll open.
Why would I need to kick the door open?
Do you have a key?
No, I do not have a key, but, you know, breaking down a door is not a great thing, you know? I mean, might be someone in there who's trying to take a nap.
Yeah, but somebody already doesn't want us here, so they already hate us, right?
Well, just because the new master of the house hates who we are, doesn't like what we're doing, doesn't mean we barge in people's private areas.
You
The
could
hell
also
you-
knock really loud and see if anybody opens it.
Also, the hell are you guys talking about?
The note.
The new master, right? Okay, cool. I'm with you.
Yeah, the new master. Yeah, the new master. Logos will knock on that door.
Yeah, he is happy that you refer to him as the real master, though. That makes him very, very happy. You knock on the door. There is no response.
I don't think there's anybody in there. Mr. Reese, you're quite handy at stuff. Do you wanna give your shot and hand it open this door?
I think he wants you to kick it.
I'm not. I also agree that kicking down somebody else's door just doesn't seem right, to be honest. I mean, I could make you a door. I'm not very good with the whole lock thing, though. Maybe we should just try a different door. Unless somebody has the hinges on the outside, in which case I could just take it off its hinges and then put it back again when we're finished.
All right, give that a shot, I guess, Mr. Reese.
Is there a way to take the door off its hinges, or are the hinges on the other side of the door?
Interesting question. Let's start with tools. Do you have tools to be able to do this?
I'm pretty sure I do. Let's have a look. See, inventory, basic crafter's book, fishing tackle. I have a repair toolkit
Yeah, I think that'll do it, I guess.
and
Sure.
a hammer and a crowbar. Although, but yes, and crafting skills, specifically woodworking. Although, I mean, yes,
Sure.
specialty in carpentry.
All right, make a craft check. Actually, no, make a thievery check, because this is technically disabling a device.
It is not very good at thievery, but you know what? Here we go. Meh. 12. Unless I get some kind of bonus for having the tools. I don't know.
Even with the bonus with the tools, that's not going to help you there, unfortunately. All right. It is.
After several minutes of tinkering and whatnot, Reese just goes, no, sorry. Let's just try a different door.
Good call. I think maybe Reese is saying something, or the model's spazzing out.
No. It's just because, Discord microphone's super sensitive. So it just
right.
flashes constantly unless I have myself on mute.
Cool. I'm also gonna say that silence is very bad for airtime. So if someone does ask the group a question, such as "we should try something else," even a reaction of "I agree" or "very well," and then moving forward, very, very important to move the story on and not just awkward silences.
Satori will mutter that you're no fun, but then also head north to see if these doors are also unlocked.
The doors to the north are indeed unlocked.
Who is this in front of me? Is that Reese? Nope, that's Logris. Satori will put her hand in Logris's back if the player is okay with it and suggest he push forward via pushing him forward.
Smash him against the door. Just get into that room.
Pretty much, yes. But nicely. More nice. Not completely nice.
All right. So to avoid Logos being smashed into a door by Story, he will open the door.
All right. Opening the door, you find yourself in the master's chambers. A massive canopy bed lies to the east, dominating most of the room itself. There seems to be an ornate headboard covered with the image of what seems to be a tomato garden, covered with the carvings of snails, which are crawling among it, chasing cats. Hanging from the canopy are hundreds of medallions of various shapes and sizes. A rolled-top desk stands against the southern wall, which is overflowing with papers. Some are scattered onto the floor, some are, sort of planted onto the walls and stuff like that, many of which seem to be plans and diagrams and stuff of the of puzzles and riddles and stuff like that for later dates. You can also see on the desk itself is another one of these grasshopper origami things. And in this room, you can see what appears to be two other doors, one leading to the west and one to the north. An elegant sliding door that leads out to two more of the eaves.
All right, everybody, we are after a key and a glove. If you find it, shout out. And then Logos is going to go immediately over to the plans for the puzzles, because that looks cool.
It does look cool.
I think we also lost a
Yeah,
Lucas too.
Lucas' computer is shitting itself, so he's restarting it.
Very well. Well, good job, Matt, moving to be in frame. All right.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. Well, anyway, I have described the scene for you.
The headboard, is it like carved into the wood? Like, is it like a? You said there was like snails and stuff.
Yeah, that's all
is
carved.
It carved, or is it? It's carved. Okay.
Yep, it is a carved wooden headboard.
Yeah. So Reese is examining that just because, as I said before, like woodworking's his thing, and this is like pretty cool. So he's just having a look at the carvings.
It's pretty good
wondering why
craftsmanship.
somebody would have snails on their headboard. Just snails. What are the snails doing?
They seem to be chasing cats.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, they're either very fast snails or very slow cats. Anyway.
Could be both.
What are the?
What you got there, Logos?
Logos is looking over the puzzles that are on the desk. He's going through the parchment. He's moving them through. Anything speaks out as he examines these notes and these plans?
Nothing especially stands out.
If that's the case, he's going to turn to the grasshopper note and carefully open that up.
The note reads, "The new master has taken the old. He cannot be interrupted by the likes of you. This is your final warning."
Only 2 warnings, it seems. I'm sorry, the store to the north and the west, just for my edification. Can I see through them, or are they like solid doors?
You can see through them out to the eaves, yes.
So Tori might just come over here. Just gonna see if it's open, and I'm just gonna peek.
And you
Pop my head out.
Pop your head out.
Yep, you can see out into the dead roads from here. Yeah, you can see out into the dead roads from here.
All right.
Also, did you say there was medallions hanging off the bed?
Make a perception check, Satori, as you go. And yes, I did say there were medallions.
Okay.
If you examine the medallions, they appear to be of various gods and holy symbols and the like.
Oh, well, that will lose Ulfgren for like the next half hour when he comes back.
Oh, he's back, and he is absolutely going to go check those out.
Check the medallions out? Yeah, you sit there and you can,
Yes.
like, again, like, this is, like, a ton of them, so it's, like, enough to create like a curtain of these holy symbols and stuff like that, which you begin to count and check them all, and yeah, it's very fascinating, and yeah, you definitely get a familiarity of symbology. I'm gonna give you a like after studying this, you will get a +1 bonus on checks made to identify holy symbols.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, he's definitely going to be lost in checking this thing out for quite some time.
Whilst Satori is poking her head outside one of the eaves, Logos would also like to search the desk, looking for keys and or gloves.
As you open the desk drawer, you see that there are a multitude of keys in the desk drawer here. There are 1 through 3, 6 keys, each engraved with a semicircle and a number. They're all numbered 1 to 6 and engraved with a right-angled triangle. And the sorry, okay, hold on, wait. There are 1, 2. There are 2 sets of keys. There are 3 keys engraved with a standing rectangle and numbers 1, 2, and 3. So the rectangle, 1, 2, and 3. That's key number 1.
Can you write this down for me, please?
I will.
Amazing, thank you.
Okay. There is circle keys, which are labeled 1 through to 6. And then there is the triangle keys, which go from 1 through to 9.
So there are 15 keys altogether?
No, 18.
18 keys altogether. Okay.
Okay, those are the keys.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you find a drawer filled with tons of keys. The puzzle, for those of us playing at home, only 1 key will open the door to the ballroom. Among the keys hidden in the master's desk, find the one that completes his home.
Right. See anything out there, Satori?
Satori does not see anything of note outside.
No, I mean, it looks... Yeah, no, nothing special.
Has anyone found a glove?
He starts like looking under the pillows. He bends down, peers under the bed, lifts up the mattress. He's just like having a look to see if he can find a glove.
You do not find a glove.
Suppose I can go
all
check
fine.
the other door.
All right. You find another balcony.
Huh, this looks very similar
Hmm.
to the last balcony I was just standing on. Okay,
Mhm,
well,
mhm.
I found nothing.
Oh,
What did you find?
nothing. Wait, if we're looking for a glove, maybe it's in the dressing room. So Reese will go back in here and he'll start opening the drawers, looking in the armoires and the
All right.
drawers, looking for gloves.
As you do so, you do indeed find, well, first of all, a very attractive crimson cloak that is hanging in the doorway. But also, yes, indeed, a drawer filled with a variety of different gloves.
I found a bunch of gloves. So Reese will scoop out all the gloves and take them back into the room and lay them out on the floor.
All right. There is a bunch of identical gloves all on the floor.
Oh, they all look exactly the same?
Very similar.
Amazing.
Are they pairs? Are they all pairs? Or are they like all left hands or something? Or like Reese will like try to make them into pairs as best as he can if he can.
Make a perception check.
Oh.
Yeah, you managed to, through your process of deduction, you managed to find the each pair, their own little pair. Yeah, you kind of set them all aside and you have them all as is.
There doesn't seem to be anything special about any of them, though. They could just be normal gloves. I don't know.
They could be normal gloves.
No symbol or anything on them. Nothing on the inside.
Oh yeah, there's a label saying, remember Kiskokish, these are the magic gloves that allow you to handle the magic stuff. They also say that they are adjusting in size to anyone who wears them.
Okay, so that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, such conveniences do not exist. They are just they're lots of gloves. If only you had a way to identify magic items in some way, shape, or form.
Oh God, I don't think I do.
Yeah, after a while, if everyone's just staring at the gloves, Reese will just like look up and he'll be like, shrug, and he'll start trying them on.
Weirdly enough, they fit like gloves.
Like, well, doesn't seem anything special about them this way either. I think they might just be gloves.
Oh wait, no, sorry, my apologies. As soon as you put one of the gloves on, all of a sudden this big yellow holy light. As you are now imbued with the power of that one glove, it will allow you to become the king of pop.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah. No, nothing special like that happens. Weird, crazy that magic items just kind of like, you know.
Sorry, everybody. I can't taste magic anymore. So that's on you.
You just start licking it for no reason. It's just pleasurable now. And just like the difference is, I no longer have the ability to cast it. I will just lick random items.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of keys with symbols and numbers and a bunch of seemingly very ordinary gloves.
Yes.
And a cloak.
Oh, yes. How did you know I found a cloak? I didn't tell you. I'll go get it.
Logres is the spy. Okay. And again, a very ordinary cloak you have brought into the room.
But I don't think we need a cloak.
It is very fancy and bright red.
I just remember, just from watching last week's episode, was the mention of like a 9-bearded snail. I don't know why that stuck in my head.
No.
Okay. I must have dreamt it. Never mind.
I mean, technically, Kish is a snail guy.
Oh, that would explain the snails, sense. Right? It makes more sense now. Yes. Right. So, I'm assuming that if we just like try every key in the door, that eventually something bad will happen.
Yes, I believe it's one of those things that if you don't put the correct key in, something will go terribly wrong. Father Ulfgren, I could use some of your help here as well, please.
He's still examining the medallions, and he'll just kind of go, What is it?
Out of these keys, actually, Satori, you might want to listen to it as well. Out of these keys, we have to find the one that completes this home. Are you just going to lay the keys on the desk itself?
Ulfgren will walk over and start to look at the keys now instead of the medallions, just to sort of get up to speed with what's going on. So they're just different shapes, and the only thing on them are numbers?
So there are 3 keys that have the numbers 1, 2, and 3, and a rectangle on it. There are 6 keys with a circle on the key with 1 to 6. There are 6 keys with 1 to 6 numbered on them.
Yeah,
and then there's
9 with the triangle.
Correct. Yeah. So there are 18 keys in total.
So the shapes and the numbers are all they have. There's nothing else.
Yeah, they all seem to be made of the same material, roughly the same size.
Do they interlock?
Do they interlock? In like
Yeah.
No, they do not.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, by the way, this is a shocky. Just so you guys know, this is what Kish
Oh,
Kish
that's
is.
mint.
Yeah, so that's what Kish
I do
Kish
like
is.
Reese is also going to wander back to the ballroom door and just look more closely at the image on the door as well, just to see if there's anything. Because you said it just depicted a ball, but like there might be something on the door to give an indication of which key. So he's going to just go back and examine the ballroom door a bit and see if he can. Got any more inspiration now that he's seen the key thing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, no extra inspiration comes to you as you examine the door.
Also, we didn't go in this room, did we? So I guess
Which ones? You have to
We
ping
didn't
them,
go in that
otherwise I
room.
don't know what you're talking about, because,
the one he stood next to. Yeah, I don't know how to ping.
hold down spacebar and then double click.
Are you talking about 18 and 16, huh?
D16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those doors are locked.
Oh, this one's locked as well. Okay.
Yep.
Any ideas, Ulfgren? Father Ulfgren?
Not yet. But Ulfgren is going to now, because he's been distracted this whole time, look around the room. He's going to repeat things that people have already done because he was not paying attention to them.
Fair.
He's going to go look out the same doors that Tori did, try to find anything.
Sure,
Yeah.
make a perception check as you head outside.
Alrighty. Oh, almost rolled the wrong thing. 18.
Ooh, 18, eh? That might be enough. Yeah, it is enough. All right, 18. You notice that as you've been climbing, each of the different balconies on the house make up 6 balconies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In
And
addition,
there's
there
9 eaves.
appears to only be 2 eaves. One at the in the garden, and one at the entrance. That is what you notice, Ulfgren.
He is going to call over whoever's in the room. If everybody's in the room, he's going to just sort of motion for them all to come over, and then point out the balconies and the eaves.
You can
Just because it's something that caught my attention.
you can solve the
helpful
puzzle
to
if you'd
talk
like.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you don't need to bring everyone in else to tell the clue. You can just solve it all on your own, Sim.
Well, I don't know the answer yet, so I'm bringing everybody else.
You sure you don't know the answer? I'll break it down. You
Yes.
see 8 eaves.
Yeah.
And the key you're looking for is the one that completes the home. The place
Yes.
you're in is called the 9 eaves.
Okay. Yep.
An eave is a triangular awning that goes atop things like balconies and entranceways and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So the triangular number 9 then.
Hey, there we go. Sweet. You indeed pick out that key, and as you do so, there is a sort of a moment of like you feel a certain sense of assuredness here. Where is? There we go. Third puzzle. The 9 Eves key. Is there no picture? Aw, man. I thought there was a picture. Give me a second. I want to make sure there's no picture. Yeah, there is a picture. Freaking liar. There we go. I was like, I played this before. I know there's a picture somewhere. There you go. So that is the 9 Eves key that you have now acquired. Ba-da-da-da! Now what?
Oh, well done, Ulfgren. Right. Okay.
Thank you. Let's go see if
Now-
it works, shall we?
Oh, do we not want the glove as well? Or should we just
say-
take all the gloves? Or Ulfgren, you pick the key. How about you stare at these gloves?
Sure. He'll stare at the gloves and see if anything jumps out at him.
No.
Well,
Well, I can tell you with 100% certainty, these are fine gloves.
They are. I tried them. They're very comfortable. They're soft inside as well. Very supple.
That moment you realize that maybe detect magic is something you guys should invest in.
hey,
Right.
Everyone-
Yes. Yeah,
how
probably is.
how about just to be safe? Because they didn't specify a type of glove. If everyone just puts on a pair of these gloves, we might be okay.
You are actually able to do that. There are indeed, well, I mean, for the purposes of this, we're going to also include Raina and Thraina and
Yeah.
Karen in this. So there are 6 pairs of gloves. You're welcome to obviously wear a pair each for sure.
Yeah. So if this
Probably
way,
a good idea.
At least
And
one
I
of
will
these
roll
pairs
privately
comes
to
to work.
see who actually has the gloves on.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I now know. Okay, cool.
Did we solve it? Is that?
Solve what? You got the key.
I just know there was a thing with the key and gloves, and I swear there was
So the
one
gl-
more thing.
So the glove was so that you can use Kishko Kish's staff, which currently the bad guy has, to bonk
Okay.
the bad guy and transport the bad guy's soul into the staff, and then free Kishko Kish from the staff. That's what
And
the gloves
do
are
we know
for.
what happens if you try to grab the staff without the gloves?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of course it will.
As you make
All
your
right,
way,
Shall we go try the door?
as you make your way back into D15, you see another one of the grasshoppers in front of the door. This one's written on red paper.
Okay, the last one was the final warning, so this cannot be good. I'm
No,
not touching it.
it's on red paper, this one, and everything. They must be serious.
That tiny little grasshopper is really mad.
So Risa reached down. He'll reach down and pick it up.
Okay, yeah, you got the origami in your
He
in your
opens
hand.
it up. He
All
opens
right.
it up.
As you do so, you read the words "exploding runes" as kaboom. I need everyone in the room to make me a reflex save.
You just hear, oh shit, boom. Oh.
Poor Ulfgren gets hit by all the explosions.
Yeah.
No.
I got the tooth explosion. Now I got this one.
Now, do we want the comedy value here, or should I use a hero point to reroll?
All right, so that's 6d6 force damage. Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, you
Okay,
do
maybe I
have
will
two
use a
hero
hero point to reroll that.
I'd use a hero point.
Yeah.
18 is the DC. So that we're clear on that. So
Because I rolled a nat 1, so I don't want.
yeah, that's bad. Yeah, yep, that's definitely bad.
Yeah. And I rolled another one, so it was obviously destined to happen.
Well, I hate to be the bearer
Uh-oh.
of bad news, but that is also technically the second one you've rolled. So I'm going to need you to roll another d20 for
Oh
me.
no!
Do
Oh,
not
no.
die right now, please.
I mean, I'll try. It's I'm not Oh,
You got a
fine.
5% chance here.
Oh, that was so
my
fucking
Whoa. Okay. Well, I mean, look, you might still die. I mean, let's face it. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go through it. So Reese, you have gotten the natural one. Satori, that is not a fumble, but it is still a fail. Yuri is fine. I mean, it's bad for you guys because you guys share hit points.
Yeah.
Logres, you have failed, and Ulfgren, you have failed.
I would like to use a hero point to re-roll that reflex save, please.
You may absolutely do so.
Thank you.
And Ulfgren, Satori, do either of you want to...
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
might as
seeing
well.
I'm loaded up, so I mean, why not, right?
Good point.
Alas, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Ulfgren...
Better, but not enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, still a failure. Did Ulfgren use one? Yes.
Yeah, I did. I rolled
Okay.
a little better, but not enough.
Yeah. Okay, so 6d6 force damage, eh? Which I'm gonna turn into spirit damage because that's how we roll now. Okay, let's see what this is. This is 22 damage. So,
That's a lot of sixes.
Ulfgren, that is 22 damage to you. That is 22 damage to Logres. That is 22 damage to Satori. That is, let's see.
Oh, I apparently have not linked. I don't know how to link it. I thought it automatically did that.
Oh, there's a thing. It's fine. Okay, well, that's 11 points of damage to Yuri. And don't worry, I will make that happen. And a whopping 44 damage to Reese. And
Just watch Reese unfold this thing, and then he just goes flying backwards, slams into the wall. It's just
you're fairly
The
sure you
wind's
saw him
just-
bounce and heard the sound of a rubber duck as he hits the wall. As the explosion tears through you all of a sudden there is a mournful wail that seems to come from nearby as a ghostly visage erupts from the wall. This is... What's her name? She has a name. And it's a girl's name, too. It is... It is Ayuki. She is a unfettered phantom that was freed by the bad guy, who is now working for the bad guy. And we're gonna go into initiative.
Logos can't come to the door right now. If you'd like to leave a message, I'll pass it on.
That's all right. She's gonna come to you. All right. Satori, we are up to you.
Oh God, okay. Satori is pissed. But there's also a lot of ow, that fucking hurt a lot. So much. That she is going to... Oh God, I have it. I know I have it. Phase Bolt. Why not? Wait, this thing is is Ghosty Ghost?
It's a ghosty ghost. Well, okay, hard to say. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's the truth. You're a summoner. You have an Eidolon. Your Eidolon is undead. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
For the purposes of aesthetics, you are raising an undead and you have an undead and you're a necromancer, right?
Yep.
In actuality, what you actually have is called an Eidolon, which is a imagination brought to life and created as a creature known as a phantom. You with me so far?
Mm-hmm.
This creature is also a phantom. So technically an imaginary version of an undead. Not an actual undead, but just an imaginary one.
Okay.
It is unfettered, meaning that the summoner who summoned it either had the magic detached or was killed, making it act independent now, right? That's what unfettered means. So this is an unfettered phantom of a ghost. For all intents and purposes, it is really a ghost. The subtle difference in it not being an actual dead person and it instead being a imaginary dead person is the only real difference that you know. But it's just a backstory thing, you know?
Right, okay.
Like, what's the difference between a ghoul and a ghast, right? It's just one slightly stronger, you know? It's not really a difference.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if she would... Because Phase Bolt obviously was my initial reaction, but I usually do that with things that are flesh and blood looking, not see-through.
Sure. Stuff like this is usually like holy damage, spirit damage. These are the things that are quite efficient against these things.
Okay, so that's Void, which is not something I want to send at this thing.
You do not want to send that at this thing?
Well, that's hit points. I don't know. Getting shit, I don't know. Okay, I don't think I want to wait. Okay, I'm going to attempt something that may or may not work horribly, terribly. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to try to cast Warrior's Regret at this thing. So it needs, give me a will save, which I'm assuming I can drop on it. There it is. Nope, that didn't work. Hold on.
Sorry, having a moment with Matt. Okay. All right, the ghost does make the save.
Okay, so with a success, it's at the end of its next turn, it's going to take 1d8 damage per creature that it attacks on its turn.
Is that on a save?
Yes, on a success. Anything but a critical success does something.
Okay, cool. Easy done. Is there a condition you can drop on him, or do I just have to keep track of that?
Oh, that is a good... No.
Okay, that's okay.
And hopefully, in theory, I will remember that.
Okay.
And then I will cast Shield as well.
Okay, don't forget, your Eidolon will only get a single action, and it acts automatically unless you issue it an order or spend an action to command it to take 2 actions.
Oh, shit, I forgot about the Eidolon. I completely forgot about him.
No, it's okay. Don't forget. I just more mean he is gonna he's gonna interact independently right now, and the baseline is always he will protect the summoner. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just letting you know that. All right, so you've cast shield, done. Ulfgren.
Yes, the first thing Ulfgren is going to do is put a hand on Reese's shoulder and cast heal, because Reese is looking real rough right now. So we're gonna try that.
Okay.
So let's, I think, drag this over to here, I believe. All right, so that's 9 hit points. Not a lot, but you know, you get some.
Better than nothing. Yeah. This is nice.
Yes, I can do that a few more times too. So I got you. Don't worry.
Which kind of just nods really because the wind's still knocked out of him, so he kind of quite talk. You just get a wheeze and a nod.
I'm debating. Yeah. So we will attempt Vitality Lash at this thing. See if that does anything.
All right, go for it.
So what do I do? It has to do a save. So I will roll that. I think that's how that works.
Ooh.
That's not
That's
good.
shitty. Yeah.
Of course, I rolled a nat 20 for them. Da-da.
I mean, yeah, that'll freaking do it.
So, da-da. Deal 2d6 with a basic fortitude. So that means no damage, right? At all, I think.
Yes, correct. No damage. I'm not gonna lie, I actually legitimately thought it was like an attack, and then you were like natural 20. I was like, oh yeah, cool, they're gonna be good. And then I wait for a moment, and then you were like really deflected. I was like, oh man, why is he deflated? And I was like, oh, that's why, because that's no damage.
Yeah, it's yeah. You deal
So-
2d6 vitality damage with a basic fortitude save.
Yeah.
So.
So as you lash out, you're like, I've got this. It's an undead, and I've got some vitality magic. Ha! And you watch as the ghost seems to be completely unaffected by vitality damage, and you're like, run, super ghost!
Yeah, right.
The power of Christ compels. Quick, go back to the room with all the fucking holy symbols and just
right. I'm just gonna go back and look at the religious stuff.
Yeah, just grab all the holy symbols, just throw the holy symbols. All right.
Like a net of holy symbols over this thing.
All right, the ghost will step forward. Satori, you are unfortunately at the quote-unquote back of the group, which is where she... Actually, no, she'd actually approach from over here. Not that it helps, because it's going to attack Yuri. Okay. So, yes, she appears over here and is going to attack Yuri with a first attack.
Oh, bye, guys.
Just okay. Sure. All right. Well, yes, that will take you and Yuri down unless you want to use a hero point. I probably would save it, but that's you know
Yeah,
up to you.
because I would say because there's 2 more attacks coming, so no.
Yeah. And honestly, even if I shifted my target to a different target, I would be shifting it to I'd be shifting it to you. Like instead of Yuri, I'd be shifting it to you. All right. The ghost will use its second action to float over here to Logres. And then its next attack, it is going to go for Logres. And miss as it swipes and does not hit. All right. Logres,
Right, and then it should
sorry.
take 1d8 damage because it damaged one per. Well, it damaged 2, but it didn't intentionally damage me. So 1d8 damage, which I will drop on it.
Do it.
Oh.
All right. 1 point of damage.
All right.
Yay.
It
At the
regrets
start of
nothing.
initi-
Yes.
At the start of initiative, when I rolled initiative, I would like to attempt a recall knowledge on this creature using the warfare skill, please.
If you're allowed to, you can absolutely
I am
do so.
allowed to. Because
Yeah,
of
go
my
on.
warfare expertise, I can use my warfare lore to recall knowledge about most creatures regardless of type, but only to determine whether they can be reasoned with, their most notable offensive abilities, and whether one of their saving throws is particularly weak.
Ooh, all right, go ahead. I will tell you all of that information.
I love that. Okay. Warfare! A 23.
All right, that will do it. Okay, so could you read out the questions and I'll answer them as we go?
Yes. So one of them was the whether they can be reasoned with.
No, they cannot be reasoned with.
Their most notable offensive abilities.
They have the ability to incorporeally touch with a ghostly hand, which does 2d6 plus 2 void damage.
And whether
Actually,
one
sorry,
of their...
on that note,
Yes.
Is Yuri undead?
Technically, no. He is a.
He's an
Let's
Eidolon,
think
so
about
it's that whole phantom thing.
Yeah.
But did we give him the... Does he have the undead trait?
No.
All right.
Well, I mean, I just made this earlier today, so.
Oh, okay.
I know we
Let
didn't
me-
do any of that stuff.
Okay, let me have a look at it, because that is an important thing, because technically it might have just healed him.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, but that's okay. We've got like half an hour left in the game today, so we'll do that. Hey, thank you so much, Cookie, who is maxing out everyone's hero points. Cookie coming in like a freaking unit. Just swoops in, drives by, hand to the freaking wheel, and just hero points. You're welcome. Thank you, Cookie. Okay, yes. We'll check on that a little later on, but we'll make sure it's ready for next time. Okay. So that was the highest damaging ability. Next question. Can't hear you, Matt.
One of the next one is whether their saving throws is particularly weak.
Nothing is particularly weak. I will say that reflex is its strongest.
Fantastic. All right. Logris is going to look this thing up and down.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to crack his neck. My turn. With a shout and the sound of what appears to be clanging metal, Logris is going to
Clang,
open up
clang,
his
clang
arms.
with the trolley.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
He's
there
going to
you
open up his arms.
Yep.
His outfit is going to change. He's got his scale armor is going to turn into that of a breastplate. His shoulders are going to poof out. A helmet appears onto his face with long bunny ears, and his weapon is going to elongate, turn more sword-like, except in the middle of the sword, or the blade, it's going to look cracked and deformed as he activates Starlit transformation into that of the Rabbit Prince.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Do we have a picture of the Rabbit Prince?
I can find a picture of the Rabbit Prince, I think. Let's see. Images. Alright, there we go. That is the Rabbit Prince.
Yeah.
So, yep, an armored knight whose armor is themed after the Rabbit Prince now stands before you. Logris has magic armor. It's morphin'
Does he have
time.
bunny ears?
It's morphin' time.
He does. He's got like metal bunny ears that like sort of go back. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love
And a
it.
tiny little crown on the front.
Yeah. It's really cool.
The tip of his spear looks like a carrot.
No, so the spear turns more into like a sword spear, except
It has cracks.
it looks like the top has been shaved off. So it doesn't turn into a piercing thing, it turns into a slashing spear now, instead of a piercing spear. But in any case, that's his first action. He's then going to step back and make a wide sweep. He is going to attempt a melee strike at ranged towards this ghost.
Okay, let's do it.
And that 20.
Okay, that'll do it, I guess. I mean, I mean, I think ghosts actually still are. They don't have an immunity to crits, do they? Bleed, death, disease, paralysis, poison. No, they're yeah, you can still crit them.
Oh, nice. Okay, fantastic. 'Cause
Go
I was
for it.
worried about that. All right. So, with this bolt, it's going to hit at range, so it's going to send this burst of force. So it's going to do 12 points of damage with an additional 1d4 points of force damage, which will be additional 4 points of force damage.
Ooh, very nice. So the force damage will go through, so that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to deal an extra 4 points of damage here. All right.
Wait a
As-
second. Let me. Is magic a thing? Like, will magic get through the thing, or is it just immune to...
So it is resistant to all damage except force, ghost touch, spirit, vitality, and it has double resistance against non-magic.
Ah, okay. Let me just double check a thing, because it might turn my sword into magic. Or into
Ooh.
my weapon in magic, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Um. No, it doesn't give the weapon a magic trait.
Alas.
It just makes it appears like starlight and just
Mm.
gives it a +1 damage roll with weapons.
All right. Well, that's still progress. I mean, you guys are. I mean, like again, it's not. You know, you guys are fine. You guys are doing okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Logriz?
Nope, that's it. Magical transformation. Stepping back.
Love it. Okay.
Flash.
All right, Reese, you're up. Unleash Fury.
I mean, yes, I just automatically go into rage generally when I combat. Plus, I'm quite angry at being blown across a room. But I suppose he doesn't. I mean, I know that I can not really do much with me fists, but he's going to angrily just charge at this ghost. Actually have a thing. What's it? Adrenaline rush. I know that's a different thing. Sudden charge. Strike twice. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he's just gonna rush over there and try and punch a ghost in the face.
All right, you rush over. You clench your fist. And you try to punch it in the face.
Pow!
Nice! A hit!
Yeah!
Let's see how you go. Ooh.
No damage.
Unfortunately, yes, with no magic on your fists, your hand passes through the ghostly form.
There isn't a thing in that anyway. Yeah, and then I think that's it. He's kind of just gonna be perplexed. But like,
Fair.
well, what can I possibly do really to repair?
Yeah, no, fair. All right. Yuri is still down, as is Satori, unfortunately. Satori, I'm going to need you to roll me a d20 as you are dying 1. That'll stabilize you. So there you go. Cool. You are no longer dying. Ulfgren! Yay!
All right. I feel like at this point, because everybody is fucked up, Ulfgren is going to probably 3 action heal. So burst heal everyone.
All right, let's do
So
it.
that's what we're going to do. So I just dropped that on everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
Will that damage this thing? It's not undead, right? So it doesn't damage it?
No, it will damage it. I believe they do both now.
Oh, okay. All right, so I will start dropping the healing on everyone. That's another one. That's one progress. The one for story. And one for Reese. How does this work for the Eidolon? Do I drop heals on it, or?
So you drop another heal onto Satori, and then whatever Satori's hit points are, Satori can just make that the current hit. I'll make the current hit points the creature.
All right, there's another one for you. And so then I drop the damage on the creature, right?
Yes. So the okay,
yeah,
so the
they
summoner
get a
hasn't been
they get a
done.
fort save for that, I think. So I will drop that.
Okay. Also, yes, looking at Undead Eidolon, by the way, just for future Satori, that is going to heal you, because he does actually have undead healing.
Okay. Oh, I
Uh,
took the devotion one, not the one with the word undead, because it had divine, and all of my stuff before was occult, and I didn't want to completely change.
Very important you do change, because otherwise it's not undead.
Okay.
But that's okay. We can adjust. But like I said, yeah, the other one is like the changing the tradition just changes a series of spells. And that's fine. It's kind of why we wanted to start from scratch to build that one up. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and you'll get access to occult spells through the Bard devotion too.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So you'll actually have access to both. Just, yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, with a massive wave of healing, let's see, what is Satori? Satori's on 17 hit points, so that means Yuri now heals 17, so that's fine. Oh, sorry, heals more than that, but you know what I mean, like, he's taking 17 damage, so yeah, all good. Alright, everyone healed?
Nope.
Yeah, I just forgot to drop it on myself, but everybody else did. Yeah.
No, perfectly fine. Now you need to do one more thing. Do you have a saving throw to throw at the ghost?
Oh, I did. They critically failed.
What are they? Did you drop the damage on him? You did. All right, nice. Yeah. Freaking, yeah, okay, there he goes. Jesus. Why? All right, the ghost has his turn. You know, I've always thought about this as a mean thing. The ghost attacks itself and it heals with void damage. But I don't do that. Makes no sense. But he is going to go for the knight in front of him, though. I feel like that's just an obvious play. Beautiful, wonderful. That's the... Wait, is that the second nat 20 in a row for it?
Are you counting the saving throw?
No, yeah, I have to count the saving throw as well. So no, that's not the second in a row. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. That is... Ooh, you've absorbed a good chunk of the damage, but you will take 11 damage. As 78, that is going to land a critical strike. Logres.
No, it's Reese.
Oh,
Unless
Reese?
you're
Yeah,
aiming
Reese
for
that
Logos.
stood in. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no,
Logos
Reese, you're
stepped
right. No,
back
no,
and Reese.
No, my apologies. It was Reese. I was just blocking most of them. Okay, Reese, my apologies. You are the proud owner of 11 damage. And... Hypnotic Link. As she lays her hand upon you, you need to make me a will save, or she controls you for one turn. I'm going to turn that into one action rather than one turn. I feel like one turn's a bit... Yeah.
That make it stronger than charm or dominate.
Yes. All right, Reese. She possesses you for a single turn, and in that turn, she's going to instruct you to take a swing at Ulfgren. With her last action that she's going to do here, she is going to use a frightful moan at Ulfgren. All right, that is a success. Let's see, which is going to give you nothing. Huh. Oh, wait, no, it gives you immunity. There you go. Okay, cool. So there you go. You managed to stave off against the Frightful Moan. She'll do it again, this time against Logres. Oh, my word. Nope, you are neither afraid of him. Logres, you're up.
Logos is going to do a half spin, and as he does a half spin, he's going to do a backhand slash.
Yeah.
And send another burst of force energy towards this ghost.
Do it. Critical miss.
All right.
You're fine.
You sure I'm fine?
Yeah, no extra critical miss stuff.
Okay. As he does his half spin and sends the burst of force, it hits the wall. Logos puts one hand on his head. This foe is more powerful than what we thought. Ulfgren, Father Ulfgren, we're going to have to work together to do this.
Sorry, I was muted. All right, what did you have in mind?
We have to perhaps work as a team to try to open up and distract. If I can create an opening, can you do something with that?
I can certainly try.
All right. Very well. Everyone, we're going to go into a pincer attack. Oh, wait, nope, sorry, nope. I'm going to attempt to do a double team instead, a double team tactic. So, is this ghost kind of inside Reese a little bit? Like, is it connected to Reese?
No.
Okay. Is there a way that I can perhaps reposition the ghost to try to get a clear angle for Ulfgren to get a lash or a healing ray off or something like that?
Sure. You'd have to do the athletics check for the reposition as per normal, but yes, you can reposition it.
Fantastic. Let's do that, please.
All right, give it a go. Yeah. Nice. All right.
That'd be a yes.
All right, you will reposition it to the other side of Reese.
Fantastic. Next, because I did a reposition successfully, the second squad mate can attempt a melee strike against that target as a reaction. So, Ulfgren will be able to get a reactive strike for free against this creature.
All right, go for it.
That's you, Ulfgren.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted again. Yeah, I'm on it. And this guy.
All right, another solid hit. Ooh, 1 point of damage, unfortunately. Still still a non-magical item, but every damage counts.
Indeed.
That's the end of Lingorous' turn.
All right, Reese, you're up.
As he finishes with a cool pose, I guess.
Okay, so I think Reese is going to try, since he didn't seem to be able to do any damage to it, but he did make contact. So it's like, it was like, okay, so it's a physical thing, so he's going to try and like grapple it from behind, just so that the rest of his team can maybe have an easier time dealing with it.
Okay, so 3 things. First of all, your first action
Nope.
has to be to attack Ulfgren.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
That's okay.
I forgot about that.
Secondly, it is a ghost, so you're not going to really be able to restrain it, as it can pass through walls and bodies and stuff. At least without magical means.
Right. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, so first off, Reese will just walk over and punch Ulfgren in the face. Sorry, Ulfgren. Well, I'm not currently because I don't know. I'll be sorry afterwards.
Oh, there you go. Natural 1. Critical fumble.
Whiff walks over and Reese's fist
Nothing to
just
be
like
sorry
this
for.
goes
You're fine.
past your nose. You're gonna go poof.
All right, that will crit fumble, however, so let's have a look. Let's see. Unarmed. Oh, you pinched a nerve. Until you heal, you take a negative 10-foot land speed and are clumsy 1.
He just punches, misses. He's like, oh, I'll put it back out. Oh.
Yeah, that's basically it. Even the ghost is, like, embarrassed for you a little bit. All right. So you got one more action?
I'm so raging though, really, to be fair. So
You are.
He's just going to attempt to target.
And a miss.
A miss. Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, Yuri
So-
is...
Not
Yep.
gonna do anything because when I dropped to 0 hit points, he disappeared.
Oh, he disappeared. Ah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
And then I'm gonna use my turn to use all 3 of my actions to bring his ass back.
Okay, well, okay, cool. In which case, I'll just leave him where he is. Okay, so
Yep.
Yuri's there, and then 3 actions, poof, he reappears. Very nice. Okay. Ulfrin.
All right. Ulfgren is going to attempt Divine Lance on this thing because the divine healing powers seem to have a good effect. So he's going to hope this does the same,
Mhm.
and he will attempt to basically bring down a divine lightning strike, essentially, on this thing.
Nice. Do it. Ah. Oh. Yeah, didn't make it.
Well, that's lame.
That is.
Could try to heal it again, but that wastes one of my 2 heal slots I have left.
It does indeed.
Oh, what do I want to do? All right, we're going to. Yeah, we'll. Let's see. Longer seems to be doing pretty well with this thing, so let's cast guidance on him. Maybe he can do what I couldn't.
All right. Done and done. The ghost goes for Ulfgren. It recognizes you as a threat.
Whoop, that's the wrong thing. I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I was trying
That's
to put
okay.
the effect on him.
No, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Can I roll anything on my attack other than 20s, please? All right.
Oh my
Ulfgren
God,
takes...
what am I doing?
I don't know.
Did it put it on him? Oh, it did.
Yeah,
it did put it on him.
Yeah,
Cool,
it's on him. Yeah, you're good. All right, so a critical strike as it hits Ulfgren. No extra critical effect, unfortunately.
Ouch.
Second attack, he's going to go for him again. Oof, that is going to hit. For 11 points of damage. And final attack. Let's see if he can do it. Take down the priest. Ooh.
That'll do it.
Maybe. Let's see what we roll. That will be enough to drop Ulfgren. So the ghost grabs onto Ulfgren's, like the side of Ulfgren's head, and just starts to like siphon.
You only have 1 hero point. That's what I'm saying.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Oh, she was talking to me. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry, yep. Grabs hold of Ulfgren's head, and you feel your life force siphoning straight out of your body as the ghost drains you of your essence, and you fall to the ground.
How
Logris.
dare you?
Ulfgren! No!
Okay, wait a minute. How come you didn't do that when I went down? All right, I'll see how it is.
Because all you do is complain and set off traps.
I did not set that trap off.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. That's right. That's fair. That's fair. That trap. All right, Logris, your best friend in the whole wide world has just gone down.
No! Feeling this new energy pulse through him, this power of friendship, some might call it. He is going to make a series of strikes against this ghost, trying to break it.
All right,
He's going to
let's
do
see
a series of rapid strikes with his broken sword.
I've got the power of justice and anime on my side. Oh no!
Actually, can I use a hero point to try to re-roll that one, please?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, well. That's the first one.
Second
The
one.
second strike.
Hey, a hit. Solid. Good
Nice.
job. Good work. Let's see how it goes.
It's going to take no physical damage, but there is going to be 1d4 points of force damage. So it's going to take 2 points of force damage.
All right, she's still kicking.
And then the last strike, which is not going to do well at all.
Oh, still a miss though.
Yeah, still a miss. But importantly, he's going to just start spamming attacks on this thing, one after the other after the other. The ghost blocks it each, and only one of it manages to get through, and Logos is going to take a step back and is like, this thing's more powerful than I thought it was going to be.
How do you kill that which has no life?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Reese, you're up.
I feel like Reese is like, why won't you die? Oh, you're already dead.
You're already dead.
Just punch.
Punch! Yes!
Hey.
Poof!
I do no damage though.
You might do damage. Who knows? Nope, no damage.
It was the thought that counted.
I could use. Oh, I've got a nat 20. I'm going to use my nat 20 on this. And, well, I'll roll it first, and then we'll see. No, it's my nat 20. Didn't. No.
All right, so then you're gonna use your nat 20.
Yes. We'll do a crit. See if it gets some damage through, maybe. Yes. Woo!
All right, and with the nat 20, Reese, you go for the hit, but your anger just flows even more through you as you strike it so hard. Even the undead face of the ghost contorts and twists almost like clay before shattering like ectoplasm on the wall here at the might of your great fist. As this happens, Ulfgren, the multitude of dangling chains, you hear like a wind chime from the holy symbols behind you. And because we're at the end of combat, I'm going to go do an extra service here for our dear friend Steve. Everyone hears the sounds of the chimes, and because Ulfgren offered honor and respect to the holy symbols hanging in Kishko Kish's bedroom, everyone is now fully restored on max hit points.
Way.
As Ulfgren rises to his feet. Yeah, the divine healing here, just because it was so close to the end of the session and the end of the battle and stuff like that, I know Ulfgren's got a couple of healing spells and stuff like that, so Ulfgren, you're still going to get the benefit of the full rest, but everyone else is just getting the hit points.
Nice. Thank you.
Go. All right.
Thanks again, Steve. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you, Steve. Okay. That being said, our heroes look over at the bit of paper that is now just smoldering and burnt. The ghost that had, basically tried to warn you against going in here. It is all too clear that what you're about to face next is a battle against the major villain of this palace. And using the Nynaeve's key to open the door. By the way, I am going to give you guys an actual, if you guys want to rest and stuff like that, you guys can do that. I'm just cliffhangering. As you enter the ballroom, you can see a large, lavish two-story building two-story room that looks absolutely incredible. Inside of this room is what appears to be its only occupant, a rather tall, very menacing looking. One moment. Let me see if I can get the right one. I want that. Yeah, that's the one. What level are you guys again?
3.
I just got 3.
I might need to level you up again for this.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yeah. In second edition, oh no, I could just D-level this guy. That's fine. These guys are
He looks so
CR6s.
cute.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's fine. Like I said, I can D-level him. He's fine.
Yeah, make him a little weaker.
I can make him I can make him weaker. It's fine. But this creature here, brandishing what looks to be a staff of some kind. Oh wait, no, here we go. There we go. I got him with the staff. Aha. There he is. Boom. Is awaiting in this room. You hear the locust buzzing of his very, very large wings as he looks to you with a malicious gaze. You cannot help, Kish. I am the new master of the Nine Eves, and you are not welcomed here. And we will come back to battle and other cool things next week when we return for more Tyrant's Grasp. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's session. I know that I did. We got to practice some new stuff. We got to check out all of the cool puzzle-solving things. A special shout-out for Callie for putting together and learning an entirely new character in the span of a few hours. Kudos, my friend. Don't worry, we will definitely get Yuri and you up to snuff for this fight. And get to see all the cool things that you guys can do. Yeah. In the meantime, if you are keen to check out some more stuff, we are back for Gatewalkers later on tonight, and then Monday for No Place Like Home, Wednesday for Season of Ghost, and then Friday for the Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, where we are encroaching upon the end of the campaign. So that is also a very exciting venture as well. So yeah, tune in for all those things. But in the meantime, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead of the Game, and this is my place, this is my face. You can find it here all of those times that I had mentioned. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other, because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks!
Bye, everyone.